Hey everyone, Jennifer Lee Chan here from NBC Sports Bay Area. Kyle Shanahan has spoken to the media, and we do have game status report for Sunday's game against the Houston Texans. And really, no surprises here. It is Ricky Pearsall out, Brock Purdy out, Yetur Gross-Matos out, Jake Brendel out, hamstring, Bryce Huff hamstring. Again, that's Ricky Pearsall knee, Brock Purdy toe, Yetur Gross-Matos hamstring. Questionable. Deommodore Lenoir with a quad injury. He was working on the side field throughout the week. Luke Gifford also working throughout the week on the side field. And Spencer Burford, who's coming back from a knee injury, could be, he's questionable as well. So you've got most of the guys who we know, you've already got your inactives pretty much right there. Um, but Kyle Shanahan did say Brandon Ayuk is getting closer. He's about week to week now. They could open the window for him soon. They don't necessarily have a date open yet, but he did say that there is a possibility that he is getting closer to having his window open. The 49ers couldn't be happier to have Brandon Ayuk back, needing wide receivers with guys who have been banged up. Ricky Pearsall still out. So having Brandon Ayuk back in the lineup would be really helpful for this 49ers offense, especially if it's Brandon Ayuk, 2023 edition. He was so good for the 49ers back then. For him to get back, maybe Brock Purdy as well around the same time would be really good. So that is a possibility there. Still no word on Ricky Pearsall, whether he's going to be back next week. But Kyle Shanahan said he's trending, he's getting better, not getting better as fast as they had hoped. And that's the same thing with Brock Purdy. Sometimes these injuries just kind of linger and they want them to be better quickly, but it hasn't been as quickly as they had planned on it. So that's kind of the injury update going forward. One of the things I wanted to touch on is how we've seen so many different backup players come into the lineup and really play well. I mean, the 49ers are 5-2. They're tied in a three-way tie with the Rams and the Seattle Seahawks at the top of the NFC West. Arizona's, not quite there, but the fact that the Niners are 5-2 with so many players who have missed games this year, from Fred Warner and Nick Bosa being out for the rest of the season to Brock Purdy only having been on the field for 2 games. Ricky Pearsall out. Brandon Ayuk out. George Kittle was out for 5 games. I mean, for them to be 5-2 with all the injuries that they have really says a lot about how the 49ers prepared. And I think part of it is what Kyle Shanahan challenged the team to do during the offseason. He said, all right, I expect everybody to be here for OTAs. I expect everybody to be here for training camp. No holdouts, no hold ins. He's like, I want everybody here. And even though there was some little bit of turmoil between Juwan Jennings and the team, Juwan Jennings was there participating in OTAs, which kind of made us all think, oh no, everything's fine. But with only 1 year left on his contract, obviously there was a little bit of issue when it came down towards training camp time, along with the calf injury. So, with all those guys at OTAs, it really set the team up for success. Fred Warner didn't take a ton of reps during OTAs and, he was there suited up every day for training camp, but, didn't have to take as many reps. And that gave Tatum Bethune and D Winters a lot of reps during camp. And those reps are really valuable. And Kyle Shanahan knows that. So while in OTAs, there are no starters, second string, third string, it is just everybody on the field learning and having reps and conditioning. So, really with guys like Trent Williams and Jake Brendel taking a few days off here and there, Christian McCaffrey taking a few days off here and there, George Kittle, Brock Purdy, those guys who are backing those players up. That's why Jake Tonjes has done so well, stepping in for George Kittle. I mean, that's why you see, defensive linemen, Michael Williams and Alfred Collins, who missed OTAs, but kind of got back into it in training camp. That's why those guys got those reps. But Tatum Bethune, I mean, that right there, Tatum Bethune getting so many reps while Fred Warner sat out of OTAs there, but just not practicing as much. Those guys got valuable reps with the ones and rotating with the twos. And this is why Kyle Shanahan harps on the guys so much to get to OTAs and get those reps and be there. That's why Connor Colby is doing well for a rookie at left guard. It's why Dominic Pooney did so well last year at right guard. There's just, a lot of guys. It's, you know, Marquis Siegel playing well in there. It is, guys who are coming back who, like Jair Brown. It is Upton Stout getting reps at nickel. It's just this young team getting more reps, and it really has shown up on the field. And that's the reason the 49ers are 5-2 heading into Texas. So, Houston, I think for this game, it's going to be a tough one for the offense. And, it's the second game without Fred Warner. It's going to be a lot on the shoulders of, yes, the defense to play without Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, who are all around the facility during doing their rehab. So Nick Bosa has been helping Michael Williams and the defensive line. Fred Warner's been helping Tatum Bethune and the rest of the linebacking room, kind of like George Kittle was with Jake Tonjes and Luke Farrell. But I think the biggest challenge for the 49ers heading into Sunday is really keeping Mac Jones upright. It is a really good defense. It's the top defensive line pressures in the league, and getting after the quarterback is what they do. They just put their hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback. It is typical DeMeco Ryans. It is play fast, play hard, get to the quarterback, and they have the guys to do it. So that's the big challenge going into this Sunday game. But again, the injury report, no surprises there. It's kind of what we've seen and what we expected from them after going through the week. So I think that's about it for me. It is Friday. That is your injury update, and I'll have more for you soon. Please like and subscribe. I did post some short videos up there. The one with Mac Jones and Kendrick Bourne, man. I mean, that's why they have so much chemistry. They're fun. Trent Williams and, Upton Stout having a good time at practice because, hey, they're 5-2. I don't think they're overlooking this game at all because of the way the Texas defense has been playing. So it's a team that can put up points too. It just hasn't been consistent. So it's not going to be an easy one. They're not going to roll over. So that's what's happening with the 49ers heading into Houston, Texas on Sunday. Early game. Wake up early. Join us on 49ers pregame on NBC Sports Bay Area and then the postgame as well. Talk to you guys soon.